Africa has a really huge need for surgeons, probably more so than any other continent. Where we are in Malawi, there's about one surgeon for every 500,000 people.
Seeing the statistics is one thing, being in the middle of that is a completely other thing. We saw how surgical care looks like when 2 surgeons are responsible for 2 million people. I've never seen so much suffering and so much death in my whole life.
For most patients who need an operation, they end up not getting it. And many of them die from complications from surgery that is not done correctly, which is why providing Africa with fully trained and qualified surgeons is a huge need.
The solution is to train responsible Africans to treat and face the needs of Africa.
And PAACS is the way to do that. PAACS, or the Pan-African Academy of Christian Surgeons, is a training organizational structure that provides surgical training programs at large mission hospitals across Africa.
But it's not just a surgical training program, it is a discipleship program as well.
And I think it's the way to go to change surgical care in Africa.
For me, I think the PAACS program was different. This seemed to have more focus on looking at my relationship as a person with God and then merging it with medicine. And that kind of excited me a lot.
All have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God.
Every day is full. From morning, we start our days at like 5:50 in the morning. Our mentors, they try to have a one-on-one time with each and every one of us, work on our strengths and also work our weaknesses.
You may try to just repeat a CBC.
I feel that my surgical skills have actually gone way beyond what it was when I started.
The PAACS residency program is extremely unique as compared to the rest of the programs around.
This one you're doing the right thing.
Our residents, they have a passion for ministry and they want to stay in Africa to serve. We pride ourselves in that kind of training that brings out a surgeon who is well prepared for the vast majority of challenges, not just surgical challenges, but Christian aspects of our patients. Patients that have spiritual needs met, they usually have a better outcome.
Imagining that we train Christian surgeons all over Africa, I think will have an enormous impact on the medical care on the continent.
But what is really exciting about being at a PAACS program is to see your knowledge imparted to somebody else. That will last for generations.
People are realizing, oh, this model is working. These surgeons are different than the ones we're used to.
Upon hearing about PAACS, it was just something like a great light and a great opening for me because we can progress both spiritually and academically.
I would say to our great donors, God is using men and women like you to support His work. Your resources have had a great impact.
I'm grateful to PAACS as an organization, including all the donors that have made it possible for me to graduate and become a surgeon.
I want to still stay in the rural place. I don't see myself going back to the city. I think I'm in love with places like this.